This is WSN. Love it or leave it. The underdog's on top, and you can either agree or disagree with her. But either way, the tribe is all here. This is a tribe called Jess. You can call the show anytime at 855-77-WYLDE. That's 855-779-9533.
And welcome to a tribe called Jess, the Battle of the Beltway, where the Commanders are in the house. And the loser Raven fan. I'm always an advocate for my friends Ravens, but not today. Not today, because on Sunday we're going to go whoop some ass, Commanders.
Sorry, baby bro.
Woo, woo, woo.
You see what it says? Champions. Oh no, it says Charm City.
It says Charm City.
Going down.
Let's
Going.
go.
And Frankie.
Caw.
And Frank the Tank Diaz is here, and Julio July Diaz. And if you are going to the Ravens game, they will be there with their daughters, so don't tell their daughters anything they say on this show.
My nieces, not my
I'm
daughters.
sorry, his nieces.
We are not a gay couple.
Just throwing them right under the bus. And we are coming to you tonight from the Salisbury Studios, fueled by Monster Energy. Thank you, Monster. And by BetStamp, our partner BetStamp, for all your betting needs. And when you're placing those NFL bets and you're betting on the Commanders on Sunday, you can go to sign up. I can't even talk. Look.
Whoa, you're choking on over there.
Haktua. You can go to signupexpert.com /Wylde Style Network, and that's WYLDE Style Network.com. My voice does not come with it.
Whoa. Keep it in your pants.
Something else is going to come with that voice.
There's another thing that comes. No, kidding. I'm kidding. Before I get the rumor mill started. Oh, boy.
Do not zoom out. Do not zoom out.
I know I have haters out there waiting to start that rumor mill.
There'll be more than OnlyFans.
Do you have friends that are in group chats that talk mad, not venting, but talk mad shit that come tell you with screenshots and receipts?
Nope.
I do. They're my favorite friends. I don't care. It's good they're showing me I'm at this place in my life where I'm sure I'm all those things. Go right ahead. Call me what you want.
Okay. Yes.
It's good to have loyal friends that are looking out for you. And you don't even ask. It's great. Anyway, go to BetStamp. Signupexpert.com /Wylde Style Network. That's WYLDE Style Network. It really does help support our podcast. Let us all bring you the content, all the podcasts here at the Wylde Style Network and the network itself. And if you want to sponsor, you can always contact me, because I get the joy of doing that, and I actually love doing that. Tribe Called Jess Official @gmail.com. Tribe Called Jess Official @gmail.com.
Tribe Called Fetish.
Please subscribe on YouTube and join our YouTube chat. And I already see I got Laura and John. Oh, John, you're getting trouble tonight. And hi, Laura, you sweetheart. If you want to, go to Wylde Style Network on YouTube, WYLDE, and please join in the YouTube chat live. You can comment. You can pick on me. You can definitely pick on Frankie and definitely Julio.
And you can support the Ravens.
You can support the Commanders. And we would love to chat with you. And you can even say, I've had mean things said. That's fine, too. I like it.
Masochist.
I like it. And then what else? Follow us on all our socials, and we are coming to you live tonight, again, on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook on the Wylde Style Network. Please follow, subscribe wherever you get your podcast: Apple Podcasts, Samsung Podcasts, Pandora, Amazon, Spotify, Deezer. Come on, Frankie, help me out.
I always say YouTube.
YouTube.
iHeartRadio, Pandora,
iHeartRadio,
Spotify, Apple Music. Amazon
Music. I think I did say that one.
Wylde Style Network.
And your mom's radio.
And your mom's radio. You wish, Ravens fan. Oh, you have help.
Yes, let's go, Laura. Thank you.
For the audience listening in and can't see me or is wondering what I'm pointing at, we have people on the YouTube chat. And Julio, my co-host and one of my good friends, is a Ravens fan, and he has support from Laura, one of our biggest fans, and we adore her. I wouldn't even call her a fan now.
Yeah,
she's our friend.
She's
our friend.
Because she's a Dallas fan. That's why. So she needs them to beat us.
Whatever. Julio Frank, brotherly bets are going. Any brotherly bets going down? Yeah, that Frank is going to beat his ass if we lose.
I'm afraid I get left behind in Baltimore once we once he come back.
If we win, you find a ride home.
Oh, good one. Leave them there.
If I win, we need to
Make
find
sure
her
the
right
girls root for us or leave them too. I've no mercy. No, just Joe, because she's of age. You got to bring the other one home.
Well, Jewel, so we have, they each have a Ravens and the, Commanders zip up.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, look, one of them's got to choose. So Josephine's like, Commanders all the way.
Hell yeah, that's my girl. Fellow
And then
Aries.
Jules is like, I guess Ravens.
I know.
Tell her to put that command. Don't force her to wear that crap.
Now we're going firstborns versus secondborns.
Oh, that's good. That's actually very cool.
In other words,
Very
losers
cool.
versus winners.
Another word. Yeah. Okay.
So somebody's gonna be happy, somebody's gonna be sad.
It's gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
Couple things coming up here at the Salisbury Center. Again, we're coming from the Salisbury studio, but at the
Yeah.
center itself, we always have events, guys. Check out the SalisburyCenter.com.
Love Manassas.
Get Wylde.com with a WYLDE.com. And we have Cagezilla 81. That's coming. That's our MMA, DMV's longest running and most successful MMA promotion. And that is next Saturday, October 19th. So come and join us. I will be here. And it is... I feel like the what is wrong with me? The MMA is so sexy. It's so sexy. And you can go to CageZilla tickets.com to get tickets for that or hit me up for a table. We have Micro All-Star Wrestling on November 7th, and that's going to be pretty awesome. Go to getwylde.com to get your tickets for that. We have tables and tickets available for that as well.
Micro is in like
Little people.
micro bikinis.
Little people.
Oh,
Little people, big moves.
And it was awesome last time. So, and then we have
yeah, those are pretty good.
the Taylor Nation sing-along tribute band Tay Tay coming on November 30th. Come shake off that Thanksgiving dinner with us. And you can go to Shop Taylor Nation, and I have my outfit, and I got the final pieces. I have a couple like accessory pieces, but like they made all the major pieces. I'm very excited.
Are you gonna try it on before, like,
Yeah,
to see what it looks like?
I'm gonna put it on that day. I'll be there at the end of the month.
Can I see it, or is this like a wedding dress that you can't see?
Are you coming to the show or not?
Yeah.
You have to come to Taylor. No, let it be a surprise. It's gonna be awesome.
So it is a wedding dress.
I know.
Yeah.
No. No. We don't want to see me in white. All right, so real quick, let's touch on some news. Quickly, we had Helene and then back to back with Milton, our poor friends in Florida. That was super, super tough.
Crazy.
And I say thank God it slowed a little bit, but thank God it did because it was ferocious. But, still did plenty of damage in certain places. And certain places I think were like, thank goodness they didn't get hit as hard as they thought. Yeah. So sending our love and prayers and thoughts to Florida. Not that does anything for them, but it's nice to know people are thinking about you. That super sucks. I believe
in the power of prayer.
Correct. I know. Hi, Halston. I love Halston. He's the best. We've been friends for so long. Yeah, I mean, I believe in the power of prayer too, Frankie, but, I understand, like, it's people need food and money. I get, but we are thinking of them. And let's just hope that no more comes through. Hurricanes are ferocious. I was in that big one. England doesn't get a lot. It's like the Great Storm of 1987. It sounds like 1892 in many years.
I was wondering how far back in the years we were about to go.
Look it up. It was the late 80s. It was a hurricane, and they don't get hurricanes like that. And it took out
It was when they first started tracking hurricanes.
It was a big hurricane. So anyway, our hearts, prayers, and thoughts go out to them. Taylor donating $5 million. To Feeding America. She's a big proponent of, the hunger. No, John. All right, let me finish this thought.
1938. Jessica was 2 years old.
In 1938. You guys are so messed up.
Fill the audience in on what you're referring to.
So just to clue you in, I was talking about when I went through a big hurricane in England in the late 80s. They're not prone to hurricanes, and this was a pretty big one in the late 80s. And there it is, the Great Storm of 87. I was right. What category hurricane was it? I don't remember.
It says a strong breeze blew through England.
Stop it. It was definitely a hurricane.
Sure.
Well, it says the highest wind gusts were 134 and the winds were averaging 86, but it doesn't say.
Wait,
Maybe they
kilometers per hour or?
Yeah.
Well, that's miles per hour. Kilometers would be 216 over 139. I don't know what the category is. Maybe they weren't calling them categories at that point.
That was the first hurricane.
You guys, fuck you. That's so messed up.
Jessica introduced the word hurricane to England.
So my bus stop, so it was a roundabout, and we lived on the corner house, and I was, the houses were pretty solid. We were on base at Lake Eneath Air Force Base, but I remember the bus stops there in the middle of the roundabout, and it had a regular bus stop like you'd see on the street. It just wiped that out and took the sign, and it just went. Psh. Like I remember thinking, "Holy crap! I'd never been through that." So it's interesting. So I know it's scary.
Yeah, it's gotta
and
be.
the force of it, and so anyway. And Taylor donating for both Helene and Milton $5 million, and she didn't say anything. The charity actually said it, so I thought she's very silent in her donation. She donates a lot, and
I'm sure you guys could visit your local, spots to donate non-perishables.
I think there's something everybody can do. I think people are like, grandioso. But even if what I did was I went and downloaded a document from FEMA because I realized it's so confusing, right?
Yeah.
Because there is actually, when I read through it, it's 281 pages. Didn't read through all of it. And I'm not going to claim that I did, but at least I have that. So if somebody needs guidance, because I know maybe not connectivity, some people just aren't good at navigating websites and internet, namely Frankie Diaz right over here.
I know, right?
Guilty.
I know sometimes there's just too much information.
It was a lot, yeah. And once you click through the main page, it did get, I don't want to say confusing. I can see where it got very confusing. You're like, what do I do? Where do I go? What can I get? And so little acts go a long way. It could be just whatever that is. If you have a friend in Florida, go help this friend, whatever. Yeah. And then Diddy, did you guys see that Jaguar Wright went on to Pierce? Remember the English guy, Pierce? He was on
Pierce Morgan?
Yeah, Pierce Morgan.
That's right. I did see that, actually.
I didn't see that.
So she went on and just blasted so many people, but she was blasting Jay-Z and Beyonce, just going
When
off,
did this happen? Today? Yesterday?
No, this happened last week or beginning of this week.
Yeah, towards the end of last week.
So then Beyonce and Jay-Z have remained quiet throughout this whole thing. Everybody talking about them, Jaguar, including other people as well, but mostly her. I would say mostly her. And it wasn't technically a cease and assist, but they basically told him, we're going to sue the fuck out of you if you don't
cease and desist.
Cease. That's what I said.
Not cease and assist. Cease and desist.
Desist. Sorry, guys.
Cease and deceased. Because you're going to be taken out if you don't shut up.
Yeah. And somebody said, well, why don't they do that to Jaguar Wright? She's been saying this for years because they're like, shouldn't have any money. But it's interesting. They're not coming out and publicly making statements. That's A. And the other thing that's interesting is they're now claiming they didn't sue her. Obviously, they didn't say this, but she has no money. There's no point, right? What are you going to do? I'm going to sue you and take all your money? Well, she's like, I'm going to keep talking. I don't have anything for you to take.
Yeah.
But they're claiming that she's mentally ill. I'm just like...
That's what happened to Chappelle when he went to... Remember when he quit his show? They were saying he was...
Well, they said that about Cat Williams.
Yeah.
They said... Not Martin, but I think Martin did go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That's what they be saying when all this stuff comes out.
Mm-hmm. So Halston...
I'm going to say before anything else happens, I think you're crazy already, so...
I am.
There you go.
I'm definitely crazy. More to
You're
come
a
on
mental
the
case
Diddy.
already.
And I think Halston is down in Florida. Laura had family in the path. For those listening, I'm talking to our YouTube chat. And that's all I see that's Floridian. I'm glad Halston's okay. I'm glad everybody is okay that I know. One of my guy friends that was on St. Pete actually it was filming, and I was watching his videos, and I was like, holy shit. And then the old security guy, Shane from Flash, lives down there now. His videos were unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, please be safe.
There's like tornadoes going on too.
Oh yeah, that's
like 3 tornadoes
I've
at a
been through
time.
tornadoes. It's scary.
What are those movies? Geostorm.
Yeah.
20 wasn't it something like
Twisters.
2012?
We
Oh,
need-
2012.
We need to be better savants of our planet. I mean, we just got to be better savants. And my aunt Twyla is also down there, and she's
I was like,
okay.
who's
I knew.
Twila?
You know, I was supposed to go to a birthday party on Sunday
Sucks to be you, not in
And, like,
Tampa.
in Tampa. I was supposed to
I
go
know.
down there. Yeah.
I know.
I'm glad I didn't like buy anything. I just waited.
I know, it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get to, we have a lot to talk about tonight. I listed it all on Facebook. We're going to talk about cheaters. Do men cheat more? Do they? And Jessica did her research. Or not, do they cheat more? Do all men cheat? Of course, high level, there's going to be that man, but you'll be interested to know what I found out. My brain hurt. I was shook by what your friend said, or our viewer said that mailed in. And then we're talking about kissing, all things kissing. Frankie's so excited. I know he's so excited. His top 5 movies.
I'm trying to remember everything.
But why kissing is so important. And then we're going to talk about where Frankie comes up with this shit. I don't know.
And he doesn't even have TikTok.
This makes no sense to me, but we can't address it till we get there because I have questions. If you sent nudes to your boyfriend or girlfriend, how long in the relationship do they have to delete them? What? I'll give my opinion. Anybody who's tuned into this show knows my opinion on nudes, but I'll give it when we get there.
What kind of nudes can we? Oh, no, we'll look at the nudes once you get to the point of the conversation as well, right?
Shut the. I hate you. You're a Ravens fan and you're being a dick. You never know. You have to stay tuned and to find out. You never know what I'll have John Canifer throw up on that screen.
Or that OnlyFans account. How long?
Oh yeah, that
delete
OnlyFans
one?
account. I mean, you know
Oh,
I got
didn't-
that.
I didn't think that far ahead.
And my 1-800 hi.
What about if it's just like Twitter account?
Halston said real quick. Halston on our YouTube chat said nudes don't get deleted. Damn.
They just get blown up.
John said shit day after tomorrow. Okay.
Hey, when you were doing your sexy voice, I was.
Is that why you cross your legs?
Is that a thing anymore? Back in the day when it was like that.
Hotline bling.
No, yeah, when you would call like whatever 1-900, you could
Yeah.
hear like
Yeah.
this. I guess whatever sex.
Jeff, is
Phone sex, I
1-900
guess?
still a thing?
Have no idea. I've never ever
Can
once
we-
called that.
Could we call one on air?
I'm wondering, but remember it was like a
No.
big deal. What, like 80s?
That can't really happen.
Jeff, what was it 80s, 90s when it was a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
90s.
I wonder now.
90s probably.
Early 90s, late 80s it became a thing. I don't remember it as we got
Now
into
it's
later 90s.
the video. The
Shoot, you don't even do regular phone calls anymore.
Dude, in the 80s, it was just like
ASMR.
blurry Skinamax on a Super TV.
I was reading Penthouse Letters. What are you talking about? Remember Penthouse Letters? Those
I
stories?
remember, wasn't it something Diaries? Red Shoes Diaries or something.
Oh, yeah. That was a show.
Yeah, on Showtime, Cinemax, one of those.
Did anybody else read Penthouse Letters? My ex and I won't say which. Not the most
Well,
recent.
Playboy
I'll say
had
that.
like all those articles.
We always read Penthouse Letters together. It was hot.
Yeah, that was a thing. They
Hot.
would do movies on that, like
Really?
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Penthouse something.
I thought it
shoot,
was...
Forrest Gump.
John
was
is
a-
dying to get something in.
Go, John.
No,
go.
so I
said-
went on YouTube and I found like an old 1-900 number like commercial that they would run on late night.
John's got a rod in here at the studio.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, he went on the
Breaking.
internet.
For those,
He went on the
young,
internet to find it.
for those young people, we're gonna play.
Count how many big hard tapes I've had inside of me. Sometimes I'll take several in a row. I can never get enough. Pick up the phone and let me rev your
1-900 VHS sluts.
For anybody just tuning in that thinks this is now a porn podcast.
Yo, that was hot. That was hot.
Keep those legs crossed, Frankie.
That was hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
that's-
sexy voice, totally. Whew.
I mean, there's still ads kind of like that.
Guys, I'm
late
going
night
to
on
buy
Saturday
another
night.
cell phone tomorrow. Shit. I'll be like, guys.
Yeah, the sexy voice. The ASMR thing is
We
really.
should do.
like-
We should do
I'm
it.
good at the ASMR.
Jess, we should do like a 10-minute part.
You don't
of
want to do that.
I'm not doing that. I don't have time in my
No.
day to do that.
We should do
Even,
a 10
even
minute.
if you did, Like you'd be better off taking pictures of your feet or whatever, doing OnlyFans. At least there's not as much interaction. With that one, you got to talk to the people, and they get nasty from what I've heard.
I wouldn't be able to handle it. I've talked to people that message, for the monies, and no, I couldn't do it.
We should do our podcast for like 5 minutes, all of us talking sexy.
All right, so without any energy in my voice, how about those Commanders? All right, guys, I just want you to tell me. I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me I was right. I was right. I was right about what I said about quarterbacks last year, and I just want you to say you're. What?
That's the song for the commercials.
Oh.
I'm all alone. Pick up the phone.
I don't know.
That's very catchy.
I
Thank
think,
you, John,
I
for
think my
putting it
voice
in
is
head
horrible,
now.
but I've been told some women have told me I have a nice voice.
They lied to you.
I know, because I think mine's
They're obviously
They're
deaf.
obviously drunk.
They're deaf. When someone says, "Oh, they said I'm good looking," I'm like, "Oh, they're blind." Who used to do that? I think it was one of my girlfriends. She did that, so I got that from her. I did not. It was a habit I caught on to. Some comedy.
I love it when they say nice accent. I'm like, what? What accent?
You only have an accent when you go like, "Oh my God, Jessica, did you see what's going on?"
Dude, I don't know what Jess talks about and then where she gets this accent,
I
but
know. She says, I'm like, Jessica.
No, he doesn't do Jessica, but he'll call me. He'll be like, "Oh, really?
Really?
Did you
Totally.
hear?" He totally does that on the phone with me. I might not be like saying
Dude,
it exactly, but like,
I'm gonna have to like sit in on a call just to see if it's true or not.
Dude. Jessica be making
John,
stuff
can
up.
you turn me up slightly?
You know what they say? You
Whoa.
can take the Mexican out of Mexico, but you can't take the Mexico out of the Mexican.
Okay. Getting deep up in here.
Getting down and dirty.
All right, can you just say I was right about what I said about quarterbacks last year? You sent me that thing, and I was like, can you guys just say I'm right?
Jess, you were totally.
What did you say about
point
quarterbacks? Did they throw the ball?
Tell them what I said. And we'll
From
sit in
last year?
silence.
I can't remember what you said last week.
And you sent me it today, and I said, I told you guys that's what separates.
Footage. Watching footage.
Studying film.
That
yeah.
thing.
So last
The
year
importance
we
of
were
studying
watching,
film, yeah.
I don't know if we were watching the Ravens Kansas City game or what game we're watching.
Right.
And I said, I can tell you right now that quarterback watched a ton of film and that quarterback did not watch any film. I think it was your quarterback that did not watch any film. But anyway, whatever game we were watching. Wow. But if you go back
Yeah,
to
I'll
the
put my flag back up.
if you go back to the greatest coaches and greatest players, the one thing they all have in common is they will put in the hours to watch film. Jaden Daniels this week, he watches a ton of film. Kobe Bryant's it. Guys, I know Kobe played for basketball. No one cries harder except his family on his day he passed away. I still can't get past that. But he 4 a.m. gives the extra, and before everybody else gets there, he is there and he outworks and outsmarts. And when you watch film like that, it makes all the difference in the world.
I mean, hard work and talent together is that's a very dangerous combination right there.
It 100% is. And I mean, I just think film is so important when you're going against a team. They can never be it doesn't matter if they're last or first. You should be watching film and seeing what they do. You should take accountability to lead your team and do that. And I think all the players should, but obviously
Absolutely.
a QB and coaches for sure. And you can always tell when they don't. They're always surprised and, blah, blah, blah.
Or like when you play during the preseason and you don't. Eagles.
Any comments? Any comments about the Commanders?
That's why you should also
Are you
film.
guys trying to suck on purpose?
That's why you should also film your performance in bed so you can see what you've messed up and where you need to practice
John.
more.
Zoom out just a little.
I don't. I'm not talking about my Commanders. I don't want to jinx them. I'm barely watching the games. So
Okay. Well, Frankie's boring.
The
Until we
Commanders.
get to talk
So,
about.
Jess, what's the short version of Commanders? Like before Redskins was Skins and the
I just say
Manders?
Washington. I don't know.
The commies.
You know me. Don't say that.
you're like what? The Manders?
Yeah, that's what I say because
What is it? The Manders?
You know me.
Manders.
I mean, you know me. I won't even wear I have a ton of gear, but I won't I have a bunch of winter stuff, but I won't wear my old gear because I'm like, look, I'm respectful to whoever it offended. I don't give a shit what you call us as long as we win. Call us the football team.
I think it mostly offended Karens.
All right, losers.
I don't care. Like, look, if it offended anybody, I don't care what you call us. Like, people are commenting, I told you last week on my thing, and they always have to say that. And I'm like, look, God, who cares? If we lose, I don't care. But if we win, I don't care. Like, win.
Yeah, there's some people that just have to
Let it go.
They have to emphasize, well, I still call them Redskins. Say, okay, who cares?
Great. Good for you.
Cool.
You want a cookie?
You can't let go. Fine. Like, keep it. Who cares?
What's the mascot? The little hog, the pig, crispy bacon.
It's what is the mask, Jeff? It is the pig. It's the hog, right?
Yeah, you should be called the Hogs because of the
the
offensive
Hogs.
line.
Major
I
Tutty
love
or
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
His name is Crispy Bacon.
All right, real quick, let's go to our YouTube chat. John Burnley, who's going to get roasted later. I'm a lifetime fan, conceived in the RFK parking lot in '79. I'm that much older than you? Shit. Good. Really, your parents kicked it in the RFK parking lot and you were born? Good.
Inconceivable.
Good coaching staff too. It's all come together. I agree. Everything is very cohesive. I think that is key, and morale is good, and they have a lot of humility. Those damn phone calls end up being $30. $30 is on the cheap, John, for the 1-900 numbers. And Holston said ASMR.
But now it's like all camera stuff. I'm trying to think of a name for it.
Are you
Free
talking
cams.
about porn again?
Yes, we are. Free cam, something like that.
Yeah.
John, help me out here, please.
Yeah, I'm like giving a couple seconds before I jump right in and answer
No, go ahead.
answer your question. No, I don't
Before
want to sound
John
like a
jumps
pervert and
right in
answer
on his
right
way.
right fucking way.
John is chomping at the bit to answer these questions.
John, do it. Jump in. I don't care.
I do.
The more sex,
He's trying to make it look like he doesn't
the
jump
more
all over
sex,
those
the
things.
merrier.
Trying to make sure. I
And
sleep
real quick,
like
Oshie is showing his support in his commander's gear. One more thing, and then we're going to move on. I have a quick bit, but so I've worn my hat and my gear diligently, but especially I got the new gear last year, wore it while we were losing terribly. Nobody really said anything. I literally wear that hat everywhere. You know me, I'm diehard, especially right now, but I'm always, there he is, my little prince. Everybody stops me, and if I'm with him, it's a double whammy. Love the hat, love the hat. Oh my God, your dog. Oh my God, love the hat. I mean, I had a neighbor screaming out their car I've never talked to, and I'm just like, it's exciting to see everybody excited.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you could have told me this last year. Made me feel better, but that's really cool. And all the stuff that I wanted in extra small, because I can't wear what other people can wear, it all sold out.
Yeah, you were saying that we're trying to get you
Yeah.
some stuff.
All the kids gear.
And I want
Everybody's
jerseys
excited.
like this. Like, see how the jerseys, like the old school, and now they're all like smooth like that. I want them
it
like
doesn't have the holes
this.
anymore.
I want the old school like
I'm
jersey.
sorry. What were you saying? All I said was like, I want them like,
I want
it's like
the
I
old
want them
school
like
ones.
these. I
I
want them
want
like
them-
these.
Tune in Tokyo. Tune in.
I want them like those too.
They're only just a phone call away.
Do you guys get that excited over boobs?
Yes.
YouTube chat. And
Speaking
Laura,
of
it's
boobs-
you too.
Laura posted.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
Laura posted.
I'm sorry, what were we
Oh
talking
my
about again?
God! You gotta
Dude,
pay me
speaking
to
of
do
boobs,
that.
Laura posted this pastries.
Pasties?
These pastries that said they were trying to do eyeballs for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, they all look like
and it
nipples.
wound up looking like tits.
Oh my
Titty
God!
cookies.
I was like,
Titty
"Where's the
cookies.
milk?"
All
Speaking
right.
of fetishes,
Is our YouTube chat still good?
Why is fetishes like
oh,
that?
speaking of fetishes, I remember
Okay.
we were talking about if we had any fetishes. I remember one now.
When
feet?
did we ask you that?
We were doing an episode a few episodes.
And now you thought.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to.
Julio and I said, Frankie will be the best therapy client because a therapist won't have to do shit. He or she will ask him one question, and Frankie will think about the answer for the hour, and the next week's hour, and the next week's hour, and then a month later she'll get an answer, and they'll move on to question 2.
Yes.
And by the time Frankie enters 75 years old, he'll have completed therapy.
With like 3 therapists.
So nobody wants to know the fetish?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I asked the YouTube chat if you guys are still on. I don't know if you're on or not. The title cookies.
Titty cookies.
Titty cookies.
Yeah.
I said title. I can't see. Like Jeff says, you posted titty cookies and I missed it?
No, she did. Laura did.
Well, no shit. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Like 2 days ago.
What were
or
they
something.
for?
No,
They were
it was
just
supposed to be like
cookies.
a Halloween theme
Yeah,
cookie.
they're supposed to be eyeballs.
It was supposed to look like
Oh,
eyeballs.
titty
Yeah.
cookies. I get it.
And it looked like titties.
Yeah.
Guys love their boobies.
And they were nice and pink too.
John Holston, are you guys big boob people? I want to know.
Every
like
dude
guys
is.
get so excited over boobs.
Just people can look at the same pair of boobs.
I
every
mean, I
day,
love my boobs,
hour after
but-
hour, and they'll still be.
So when you say big boobs, are you talking about the size of them or like your
No,
level
do they,
of
do,
level of
no, men just
enjoyment
really
of
like
them?
boobs, and I'm like,
All sizes, right, Jeff?
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Especially for the month of October.
As I say
Okay,
in
like,
Weird Science,
do you like
anything
elbows?
bigger than a handful, your risk game sprained thumb.
a straight thumb.
Yeah.
true.
So
Facts.
yeah, anything as long as they're bigger than mine, I'm good.
As a straight woman, I like my boobs. I mean, I have fake boobs. I appreciate a good set of boobs. Also, Laura.
Yeah, even
Laura
women
said, as
love
a straight
boobs.
woman, I like a good set of boobs. Yeah, no. But I think admiration. Like I look at a girl's, like some girls have beautiful eyes or butt or legs or whatever, and I appreciate that. But guys, when it comes to women, are like titty, and you're just like, oh my god, what's so great? Like, do you like elbows?
Oh,
like
yeah.
what?
Let me not see like a little bit of the nipples. Like you, I
Yeah,
like
let
I've
me
never
lick
seen a
your
nipple
elbow.
ever.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, ooh, nipple.
Yeah.
I just thought it was because mine were so great and I had a great doctor.
Yeah, I mean areola.
right,
doesn't
what's
hurt.
your-
Color.
Yeah, no, I did. I will say, 24 years later, they'll be 25 in February. We'll have a birthday party.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, you're.
They're pretty big.
Yeah. I had a really, really good doctor, and they still stand at attention
You know, you
and
got a
working
good
and
setup.
working out. Yeah.
We don't believe you.
Shut the fuck up. I'll, for cash
If
payment
you
only.
want to go viral, talk about that.
Halston, what?
If you want to go viral, I know an easy way.
What? Show my boobs?
Yeah.
I mean, why would that be viral? I feel like we could do something with
If they're
it.
that great, you never know.
I do
If they're
think.
that-
I think for
Look at Janet
49 years
Jackson.
old and them being 25, they're great. And I also think that I worked out for the way they sit.
Yep.
Yeah, I will
Everything
say
is
that.
paid out. Everything is
Okay.
paid out.
John says the elbows can't be ashy though. I feel you. Halston, all men love boobs. Laura, I love boobs. I love her. We need to screenshot this chat. That's great. I love boobs.
Exactly.
All right, Frankie, tell us your fetish. I want to read one thing and we're going to get on to kissing.
I do enjoy breast milk.
I know other guys that enjoy breast milk. Jeff did that fucking porn. Jeff wasn't in it. Hold on. Before
Oh,
Dan did the porn
Dan
called Mother's Milk, you
did the
mean?
porn when they called me and it was called Mother's Milk. And Jeff's like, hey, you want to come? And I'm like, what's it called? And he's like, Mother's Milk. And I was like, hard pass. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
coming and
hot.
watch. But why? Like you like drinking it? Or
Yeah, like sucking on some boobs when I'm having sex and
whose boobs have you sucked on lately and milk came out? I want to know.
lately. No, it's been a while.
Okay.
No, I'm
Do
saying
you know
when-
when I got my fake boobs? This is dead set. 2 days in because your boobs, and you can look this up, actually think like just pregnancy mode.
Yeah.
I lactated out of one of them.
No, I
and
did.
I freaked out.
I did have some recently.
But it
I
was
can't
fine.
remember exactly. I think within the year, I tasted.
Was she
some-
pregnant?
No, you still be breast. You know, when you still have milk until
You were
after having kids.
So you were banging a mom.
I remember I had some. It was good. Like,
Yeah, it's-
when you're like into it, I was not like I asked for it, but you know,
Yeah, it
Where
comes
does
out.
one become into that? John, nourishment.
When you
is key.
suck your first titty and milk comes out.
Oh. All right.
you know, Will I Am
Here's-
said it best: mix your milk with my cocoa puffs, milky cocoa puffs.
No, because you know women
but
like.
where do all your fetishes come from?
I
mean,
just
Yeah.
is it something that's imprinted on you when you're a kid? I mean, it's
That's true.
yeah.
Who stepped on you with breast milk? Because you like feet and breast milk.
have you tasted
Stepped
breast
on me.
milk? Besides as
No,
a baby.
I have not.
Would you?
I mean, I guess I'm Not opposed to it. It's not gross, but I don't know. Like,
John,
I'm not going to go out of my way.
John, don't even look the other way because you want it on that microphone. You better answer up, boy.
John's like licking his lips.
You better answer up, John
Where did he go? Where
Canterbury.
did he go?
That's a hard yes from John Canterbury. And if he wants to defend himself, he'll get on mic.
I mean, I probably, I don't think I'd be into drinking it. I'd be down for like being sprayed by it, I guess. But I'm not going to sit there and just like
He's like, I'm not drinking.
get a bowl of cereal and like just suck on them myself.
No,
I
okay, but I'm not
suppose.
saying like that.
What the fuck?
I'm saying while having sex and you're sucking on some breast.
Yeah, maybe in
and
a
milk
moment.
comes out. I'm not like you, like milk. I'm like,
I mean, there's a lot of things in a moment I think we all would do, I suppose.
oh, I don't know about that.
There's a lot. No.
Yeah, we're like, oh no, wrong hole, wrong hole.
I mean, hold on.
No,
In
Jess.
all fairness, women. I can't say this out loud without it sounding. You know what I'm trying to say. Women take it to the face, so I guess that's not that unusual. Well, they do. So I mean, like, I'm sitting here acting like it's so unusual.
No, because some women will be like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
Sorry for being delicious.
You knew I had a baby.
I'm saying like,
All right, let's move on. Well, do you want to move on? Do you need to finish your fetish out?
no.
I don't want to
Change.
Go ahead, John.
You got a
Nope.
little-
John, I'm not talking till you get
Don't
back on
need to
mic.
let the milk expire. Go, move on.
John, get on mic and say what you're going to say.
I wasn't going to say anything. I mean, I was going to say we could stay on the fetish talk, but we're moving along, so keep on chugging.
What,
Keep on chugging.
That's what's the words, I suppose.
what fetish do you
No,
wanna
I was
talk
letting
about?
Frank. No, fuck no, not me in particularly. I was
Why
saying
not
Frankie
you?
in
You're
general.
the one.
Yeah, truthfully, I had this out with my therapist this week, and I was like, I told her way too effing much, and I'm like, I just don't. I kind of want to take a break.
HIPAA.
God, I'm hoping that's the case.
She's like, I have
They
to Google
can't-
some of these, John Canterbury.
They can't telling you.
Yeah.
They can't tell you.
Yeah, I'm not worried about. Yeah, never
No,
mind.
but he
Say
feels
that.
that he talked too much. He wants to like reel it in. Speaking of reeling it in, no,
Do you have a fetish, Julio, that we don't know about?
I'm pretty sure there's something that I don't know.
yeah,
about.
you have like you probably like stuff like from the like fuck you like in Cosmo Play or whatever you call that.
Cosplay. I would
Yeah, cosplay.
not say no to that.
Cosmo
Tug,
Play?
whatever it's called. I don't know.
Cosplay.
I'm not a geek.
He
whatever
wants
they call it.
he wants an anime character.
Why not? Let's do it.
He
Nothing
loves the
furry,
emo.
though.
He loves the emo chicks.
Girls with tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to wax play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I like being slapped around a little bit, so just a little pain with
yeah.
pain and pleasure, like very similar.
Madonna is your girl. Justify my love.
That's such a great song.
Wanting, waiting for you.
The bass of that song is so good.
What were you going to say, Johnny and Jeff?
I was going to say, where do you think the fetishes come from? Do you think it comes from trauma, or do you think it comes from you're around, like, I don't know, you're exposed to certain porn and that porn gets boring, so then you step it up a notch and that's where you discover them? Where do you
No,
think?
it's
Where
your
do you think the
brain.
root is?
Your brain has sensors, right?
Good.
Yeah, you have sensors, just like your favorite food, taste, all that stuff.
I think certain fetishes, in my opinion, there's certain things that are extremely, they're very rough to an extreme. They tend to be based off disrespect. And if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
But I do think those would probably have, and I know they've been studied because I've looked it up, and are very much more trauma based than something like Frankie liking to suck on a foot or have some breast milk. I would say those type of things for men and women. I mean, there's girls out there who just want to be treated disgusting. I mean, when I say disgusting, I won't even say the stuff on air. I've heard. So I do think to that extreme, there's trauma there when it's consistent. I'm not saying once in a while.
I mean, is
try
it fair to
something.
say healthy fetishes as opposed to extreme?
Look,
maybe
I'm no
unhealthy?
judgment zone. You do what you want.
Just make sure you survive
I've
it.
had guys go to a place with me that I'm like, this is not respect, and then it makes me feel like they didn't do anything wrong. So let me pause. They didn't do anything wrong. It makes me feel.
I can't do rough stuff. I can't.
I'm not talking rough.
No, me personally, I'm
talking
saying in terms of rough stuff, I can't do rough.
Yeah,
Like, I'm too sensitive. I don't want to be smacked around,
John,
and I can't do it either.
Yeah, I don't. It's not smack. It's just it's what's the word I'm looking for? Not an aura, but it has a connotation to it. Is that what you're going to say, John?
I was going to say vibe, energy.
Yeah, an energy to it that becomes extremely disrespectful. And I'm not talking
aura.
about it. I don't want to say it on there. So let's just leave it at that. So I think it's a mix of both, John, but I think people are going to do what they do. And if it makes you happy, you're not hurting anyone else and you're not dying during sex, then good. Jeff, do you have a fetish?
Unless you're into that.
I'm pretty open to most things. I don't know that necessarily fetishes, maybe group or multiple stuff.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should look up what the word fetish means.
We can talk about fetishes.
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of different things, but it's not, I don't know. I guess maybe I have a lot of fetishes or not many. I don't know. I don't know how you'd look at it.
Hold on, guys. Don't go off the YouTube. Oh, okay.
But probably the thing that is different about me than other people is I don't mind and actually enjoy group settings and
Yeah.
I don't like touching other guys and stuff, but I don't mind. I don't mind if they're there as long as there's like other things going on.
I think pretty much I've seen it all. So
Jeff doesn't want to touch guys, but you don't mind guys touching you, Jeff?
No. I don't want them touching me either.
Okay.
Touching me, touching you.
I mean, like high fiving is one thing. I've definitely high fived it before, for sure.
But
A
not,
high five
but
to
no,
the
no,
face.
no
no
sword
sword.
crossing.
Oh yeah, no sword fighting.
Yeah,
I know.
I will leave this person. Will remain nameless, but is another big guy that I used to hang out with. And he's not as big as he used to be, but and it's not John, definit't. But we would call it accordionizing a girl.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
but yeah, if it was something like that, and we would high five over the back, we were saying because we're big, we're squashing them like an accordion.
Would you
I
make?
can't even.
I
I
have a
know who he's
question.
talking about. So for me, I'm like this visual.
Jeff, I have a question. So when you were high fiving, were you also like doing a lot of eye contact?
Not with a guy. I mean, other than like, bro, like one of those like, hey, but it wasn't like. I was, yeah. I mean, I wasn't like looking longingly into his eyes or like, oh
like,
yeah, get it, dude.
Yeah, you're like,
anything
Real
that.
quick, so we can
Great
get. I
hip
want to
thrust,
read
bro.
I want the people on the YouTube chat to be able to participate. So due to my struggles, she better not bring out a whip. Hell nah. If she's and then okay. So John says, due to my people's struggles, she better not bring out a whip. Hell no. John says, if she's been drinking, it's got to have alcohol in it in reference to the breast milk. If anybody on the YouTube chat has a fetish, just put it in there.
That's what she said.
If you feel free to share, and if not, and yeah. So
All right.
I'm not. I don't want to say mine on there. I wouldn't say mine's a fetish.
What was the
No, you
definition
made
again?
me.
You
to
and
stay on the
everybody
mic.
else
Let's go.
is, you
Yeah,
gotta-
go ahead,
I
Jess.
can't.
Give
We're
it
not
up.
moving forward.
I can't.
We're not moving forward.
John,
Cut me off.
what was the
Yeah,
Cut her off.
what was the definition anyway?
If you can read this, your eyesight is
then-
perfect.
Because if I see the definition, I might
John.
be able to realize I have more.
We can't hear you, Jessica. You're cut off.
So, fetish, a form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or a part of the body other than the sexual organs. An excessive or irrational devotion or commitment to a particular thing. An inanimate object worshipped for its supposed magical powers or because it's considered to be inhabited by a
Oh,
spirit.
okay.
The fuck?
What?
We'll stick
was
to
a
one or
lot.
two. Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know. With that definition,
I can't
I don't know that I would have a fetish necessarily.
It's
It's
basically
it's like it's
something
based off of an object or something, or
yeah. Other than your sexual organs, that causes the stimulation. Pretty much. That's all it is. Sexual stimulation by something other than.
One thing I will tell you, and we're going to move into this, is one thing that can assure you, like
we can't hear you.
shut up. Yes, you can. Is a extremely, extremely good kiss. Like that will get me, and we're going to get into that in 1 minute. But going out of fetishes, if you have a fetish for freedom and you enjoy your freedom, I wanted to make sure that we put this out there because we are less than a month from our national election, November 5th, where you can all go out and vote. And voting is a privilege not afforded to many globally, meaning they don't get to vote. And so I think voting is personal, it's private. you shouldn't be bullied for whoever you vote for, and it is such an honor to be able to do so. And I see it.
like it
Just
does so
a
discreetly put it
few
up there.
quick things. You can go to, and sorry to switch gears, but I was trying to do that for Frankie went off on a fetish
I
fucking
know.
tangent.
And if voting is your fetish, then vote the shit out of that.
Yeah,
ballot.
vote the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I wrote down all the websites.
Who's a nasty voter? You are.
To register to vote, you can go to find out your polling station. You can go to vote.org, and then vote.gov to find out how to register or to register to vote. And remember, guys, it is an honor. It's a privilege. It's private. You vote on the information you find. Educate yourself, and don't feel pressured by anybody. It is your right, and it is such an honor. So I hope you all get out and vote on November 5th. Okay, that's my only plug. Back to your fetishes. So,
Laura has an interesting one up there.
what? So, okay, let's talk. All right, let's talk about this, Laura. Sorry, Dad.
I
Let's
did all
talk
this
about
research on
sex,
kissing,
baby.
and now
Let's talk about you and
John,
me.
are we allowed to go over a little bit? I mean, I won't, but I have the whole cheating thing.
I mean,
and
if you're
took
choked
me a
for
long
time, let us know.
All right, Laura, when you say, when you say choked, I enjoy the portion of control of choked, but not to the point where I'm seeing stars, not to the point where I feel like my esophagus is plugged or it feels too rough. It's just that light, but I would more like doing it than, I'm not either way, but like, are you saying, Laura, like choked out? Because they're two very different things. So I'm curious. We'll see if she answers.
Yeah.
We'll see if she answers.
I mean, I guess there's different levels of stuff, right?
well, I mean, there's people that kind of like the hand around the throat.
Yeah, like when I
but
like
you're,
that.
you're not like crushing the windpipe.
Correct.
You just like apply enough pressure like around it, so it feels like it's tight.
And I don't know. I'm just talking about that gives you anxiety.
Well, here's the thing: when you're like
Like-
really good, like in a good position, you like grab it and you bring it closer, and then like the intimacy increases, and you just call them a good girl, and then next thing you
Okay,
know,
Laura said, I still want to be able to read. Okay, so I've been in both situations and definitely did not like where I felt like I was going to meet my death, close to an orgasm. That is something I know I don't need to experience again. But I do like what he was saying.
Yeah.
I prefer to do it because I like the thought of control. But I won't like make someone.
How about
I know.
How about being tied up and stuff? Like, I don't
No,
think
we
I can
talked
give
about-
that much control. Like when you can't.
Yeah, John, I don't want my windpipe crushed. Like, hells to the no. No. It's too, plus I just had all that surgery on my neck and I definitely don't want it ruined.
John needs to change his name because every time you go to him, I think it's something I've said or posted, and I'm like, what? I didn't say that.
all right, I remembered something.
Laura said, read it, Julio.
Yeah, didn't like that either. Light pressure's fantastic.
I guess that's Julio's ASMR voice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Light pressure, like the control. Okay. So I'm always curious, especially with women, because when it starts to get too much choking, like it feels, even though it's not the person's fault, it feels disrespectful. Like and I don't want to die. Again, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
And I had neck surgery and I don't remember surgery. But what did you remember?
Spitting in someone's mouth.
I'm going to throw up. You and wasn't that Jason that one time he was here? Fucking
Wasn't it you?
disgusting. What?
Okay.
No, that's fucking awesome.
I think Jeff mentioned, this is probably one thing that I probably would like let it happen just because in the moment.
I spit champagne in my boyfriend's mouth.
Like-
But I wouldn't.
Okay,
Like
there you go.
spitting and
I will not spit. That's fucking gross,
I don't know.
guys.
Like I said, in the moment maybe, but
Yeah, that's. I mean, I've done that before. It was just something in the moment.
moment, yeah.
that-
I'm not gonna say like
I think I did it once, and it wasn't like a turn on or anything, but it's just like there's certain people that I've connected with, and like all bets are off.
I'm gonna
Like
throw up.
the choking
I'm
and
ready.
like
Okay.
all that stuff. It's just you
Yeah.
got to kind of. It's got to be the right person, the right time,
yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
Jeff, when I'm talking about choking, what I don't like is like literally I'm blacking out, and that's just took
No,
it
that's
scared
dangerous
me.
too
It scared
because
me.
if you
I
don't
was
know
afraid.
if you don't know what you're doing and
But how does that work too? Like Is there a safe word? Is there like if I tap you,
you
twice?
gotta set up a safe word beforehand.
First of all, that should be a conversation.
Yeah,
And like
right.
Laura
Like
said,
mine
you
is
should have a
pineapple
safe
Yeah,
word.
but there's not always time for conversation because I know that one of my
You shouldn't be doing that.
nannies that I used to hang out with, it was just
Oh.
a spur of the moment sort of thing. You know, you just gotta
Yeah.
you gotta feel them out because you
Yeah,
don't know what they want. And
so-
that was one of those things where spur of the moment. I didn't like hurt her, but she liked that. And then another time we were into it, and I like took her panties and just ripped them, you know, and took them off because it was like a passionate thing. But like that's not a.
I feel like if you're
So
going to.
you have a nanny fetish.
No, I just used to date a lot of nannies back in the day.
Bingo, boom.
Okay, we
He
have
likes exotic women.
empowering a woman. This was one of our YouTube Holston. Empowering a woman is a huge turn on. Choke, slap, use wax. So many possibilities. There you go, Holston.
There you go,
Way to
Holston.
think. He's such a good dude. So awesome.
Now talk about spitting in people's mouth, Halston.
No, we just moved on.
Yeah, it's got to be the right
it's
person, the
definitely
right
an-
time. Like you,
So-
and you'll know like what their limits are because like I knew her very very well. Like she lives in England. And I still talk to her to this day. She's so awesome. But
Mary Poppins?
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
yeah, it's Mary Poppins. But no,
Sugar,
it's just we just had
medicine,
like
go
one of those
down.
very great relationships
Yeah.
where we were like best friends and we knew each other's likes and dislikes and boundaries and all that sort of
Well,
stuff.
I think I absolutely agree with that. I mean, when I've been in a relationship, especially, anyway, I'm not going to say who, I mean, definitely had fun and trust and
Sure.
all that. I absolutely. I think I was referring more to that circumstance for me, more of casual sex. Like, I was like, whoa, like, I don't want to die.
Yeah, 'cause when
I
you-
definitely wouldn't do that on somebody
That's what I'm
casual.
talking
Yeah.
about.
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. So, and it's okay.
'Cause
Again,
that's probably like could creep the girl out tremendously and would go from something fun into something not
and,
so fun.
And I don't blame that person. So if they were ever to hear this, that's just, I just was like, holy shit. So, and I would have preferred it to be a conversation first.
Yeah.
So I'm not talking about with a partner. I'm completely open and comfortable. Spitting in the mouth. I've like spit champagne to be funny, but not during sex. But I don't know, like physical saliva going and spit. Like I would die. I would die.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It just was like one of those things right at the moment, and they were kind
They just
of
reminded me
they're
of
kind
that.
of a adventurous person.
Yeah.
So
They
it's
just
just one of
reminded
those things.
me of
It's like I
Clippers.
told you, like getting
sure.
peed on.
Yeah.
I tried it. It wasn't
I didn't like that.
great.
Yeah.
It,
Was not no.
I don't
But-
think
Never
there's
again.
much I haven't tried, but what I like is particular. And I would agree with you. The company you keep is how it will make you more apt to do more things.
yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Yes, this just reminded me of the.
But there's definitely things people say they like, and I've tried, and I'm just. But the thought of any kind of physical saliva. No, I know kissing, guys, very different concept. But like,
I didn't like hock a loogie on her.
but that's what I
know,
think of, and I
right?
Yeah.
want
It
to
was
throw
a
up.
hug to a.
It was just one of those.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
how
good.
about that
Guys, stop.
Jess,
Stop. Seriously,
how about
I'll
the-
throw up.
No, I'm not talking about that. How about the video that Julio sent?
I'll throw up.
Remember that
Like, I
video?
literally will throw up on air.
Okay, moving on. How about the video that Julio sent about kissing the girl after after you nutted in her mouth, and the guy doesn't let the girl kiss him in the lips?
Oh yeah. Which now I get it. I thought that's what a dick.
Jeff, what do you think about that? So Julio sent this video, right?
Austin, I'll answer your question.
Where
One
like
sec.
the video, the guy comes out like that he's all happy. They just whatever, just had sex.
Yeah.
And then the girl's like, "You love me, baby?" He's like, "Yeah, of course." He's like, "Then give me a kiss." And she tries to kiss him in the lips. And he's like, "Whoa, we're not doing it. Whoa."
Yeah, that was funny.
So it was a thing about
I've
like,
seen that, yeah.
well, do all dudes do that? Like, would you like kiss your girl if you've come in her mouth?
Every guy that's done that to me, they let me kiss them after 100%. I've never had a guy say
But like kissing the lips or like
no, like full on.
full on.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I think there's a turn on for them to that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And me.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, whatever.
Like
In
I
the
mean, like
moment.
I'm
You
not
don't
gonna
like tasting your
I don't-
babies?
I don't know that I'm gonna try and dodge it like not like
He's
whoa,
the guy.
whoa. But I'm gonna try and like move around and do other stuff to at least let it delay so that a lot of it's gone down.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you
Like I don't want it fresh off the,
Fresh off the
fresh out of the
penis.
tube. Yeah.
I mean, but you
I don't need the toothpaste right out of the tube,
Fresh
and then
squeezed.
like I
Sounds
don't
like
want to kiss
Taylor's
somebody
song.
that just brushed their teeth right away either. I give it a little time to
yeah.
marinate, and then
I agree. I actually agree because they have that film.
How
yeah.
about, okay, so you don't mind kissing just after you've
I,
gotten
I
ahead?
wouldn't say I don't mind. I would say that
He would
I'm
prefer
pretty-
not. He
yeah,
just told you.
I'm pretty tolerant because I don't want
Because if you think
to.
about it, it's your own body fluids and stuff like
I
that.
said it's
And
your babies.
If you're grossed out of your own stuff, then how do you expect your girl to be sucking doing all that stuff, and you're grossed out by your own
I don't
stuff?
pick my nose and eat it either. I mean,
Okay,
it's like
guys,
but that's what I'm
can't.
saying. Like it's not
you
it's
guys
not
think
something
it's
that
fake.
that
I'll
I'm
get
trying to
there.
do.
I'm not saying to Taylor spit in my mouth now.
Yeah,
Pick your nose.
I'm not looking for
pick the pubes out
snowball.
of the teeth.
I'm not looking for snowballing like Jason talking about that. Definitely don't want that. That's a no. Like I'll tolerate a kiss afterwards, but I'm not getting it spit back in my mouth.
Guys, I'm serious. Who was it? And I did puke. It might have been Kelly or Millie, and they know I will just physically throw up.
Yeah.
Like I'm just breathing because I'm getting that hot sweat of nausea that comes with.
What about Jess? If you take it in a load so big and hard that it comes out your nose?
I think that's happened. That doesn't make me. That doesn't gross me out. It's you talking about spitting like that. That grosses me out. Okay.
Moving along.
Just take Holston. Just take a quick shot of tequila. Good advice. That's actually good advice. It just wipes it all out. There you go. And then those babies are getting drunk.
Yeah, spicy Ron, that's a big no.
That's a big no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh, no, that's a bigger no, Ron.
Ron, if you want to see me get sick on air, please.
It's gonna go viral somehow.
What about gag and vomit? You're going to see me vomit and gag, and not in any kind of sexual way. What if she wants to say, okay, has Jess ever been in a situation where a leash is used? I think somewhere in my 20s, I'm just like, whatever. Like, I would do it for somebody. It's just not my deal where it turns me on, but whatever. It's just like,
Yeah, I don't know. For me, certain things have a limit.
I have a
like,
different kind of wild. Like, my wild is completely different, but that
I don't know if
stuff,
I like degrading stuff. I don't.
I don't think the leash is necessarily degrading. It just doesn't do anything for me. To be dominated that way, I like domination in other ways, but not that way.
Ooh, would you ever do like?
Can we get on to kissing ever?
Okay. Well, last question. Would you ever be like a dominatrix?
I do it for somebody. Control turns me on. A dominatrix, I would do it for them if it turned them on. Does that kind of control turn me on? No. Other kinds of control turn me on. Yeah. We can do a show on
Like
that.
mind control.
No, but it.
Financial
Getting the
control.
costumes, getting the costumes and the
Emotion.
collar and all that. I get where people get off on it, and it's a fetish and this and that. I get it. People like it. My control is very different,
Her
but I
control
think
is like telling them how to work out at the gym.
no,
Emotional control.
It's sexual. I think it's better. So we can do. I think mine's hotter, better, and yeah, 100%.
Faster, stronger.
Harder,
Okay,
better.
Kanye.
That won't kill me.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do-
Only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, because I can't take much longer. All right, on to our favorite fetish.
I know after all that.
Because Frankie had a girlfriend, that when he kissed her the right way, which I can see this happening to me, she orgasmed.
Yeah.
All right. Elaborate. How many times did she orgasm when you kissed her?
I mean, if she wanted to have a really good hot session,
Yeah.
but I also think a woman has to allow herself to get to that point. So
Yeah.
it's not just like me. I was like, what a magical kisser I am. It was obviously sensual, great. I mean, it was amazing. We were like, grinding on each other as we kissed with clothes on.
I think I could totally orgasm from a kiss.
Yeah.
Spicy
And she-
Ron,
she
what
would
about
orgasm.
baby oil? I'll give you the number to the New York State, New York City jail, and we can coffee.
Yeah. We got an expert on that. We'll connect you.
Let's pause on kissing real quick. What about baby oil for what? Are you talking about for body or for lube? So a lot of kissing has been going on. You guys wanted to do that, but I think this is cute, and I think we can get them to participate as well. And nobody wants this, obviously, that kiss. I mean, it's all over the internet. Women are just like, from all ages, are like, that's how we want to be kissed. So this has gone from, and season 2 just was official by Netflix. Everybody, woo woo. And the show's funny. Guys are like, we love it. My guy friends that I've turned it on to are like, oh my God, it's really funny. I didn't expect that. So we kind of got into that. And I think we got into a little bit last week of how important kissing is. It sometimes it's better than sex. I mean, sex is sex.
Yeah.
But if you don't have good kissing, like, unless it's a one night stand, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, but kissing takes things to a whole other level.
Well, so I did a little research for us before we get into your top 5, and everybody on the YouTube chat, some of you I know, and I've written them down, but if you have a top 5 movie or TV kiss you've ever had, or somebody even said their top 5 kiss at a local bar in Manassas, which I'm going to read out, please put it on the YouTube chat. Laura, I think I have yours written down, but if you had more to add than from Facebook. But, you know, they say what they found is that kissing is the foundational pillar of all relationships. It obviously speaks love, affection, and desire without words to express emotions, and it deepens connections, right? And I think that's so true. Like, kissing is that connection to the soul. And I think for me personally, it's a love language. If you can't kiss me right, and they over and over in these articles, what I found interesting, everybody, totally separate articles, all said you can determine your compatibility with somebody, but also kissing can make or break your relationship in many, many ways if you don't have that intimate connection of kissing. And a lot of psychologists said, when I went through the research, that the first sign of a marriage ending or in trouble or just kind of going apart and nobody's doing is that break and cycle of kissing. Not saying makeouts. And just so you know, men that kiss their wives, a German study, they live 5 years longer.
Really?
And guys, every time you have an orgasm, you can thank us for adding 7 seconds to your life. Or is it minutes? 7 seconds or minutes. I used to say that whenever my committed partners had orgasms. Like, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, Lefty.
But I think it plays a huge role. Most women surveyed, and a couple of surveys I looked, place greater value on kissing than sex. It reduces stress, builds trust, shows if you're compatible, expresses love, and obviously creates emotional intimacy, and it's fucking fun.
Well, it's interesting that you said that, because there was actually a fact from a few years ago that said that 8 out of 10 women could already see how the relationship was going to go just based off the first kiss.
No, literally, that's what.
Okay, Hitch.
Exactly.
Did I send you the articles?
That's from Hitch.
No,
Was it from Hitch?
Yeah, but I believe that.
Literally, I went down 4 different articles because I'd like to kind of know what is the science behind. Is there real science? Because all of us women, including me, I've watched that kiss probably over 100 times now, and I just with tears in my eyes and tears in my eyes and hope in my heart that someday a guy will kiss me just like that. However, I need boombox level kissing with music playing in the background, particularly a certain song, a certain 3 songs. I think, and it uses 34 facial muscles, releases oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. And you are 100% correct, Julio. Over and over, the article said you can determine the way a relationship is going to go and your compatibility with the partner, period, the end, and how the rest of your compatibility will go from there. It determines a lot. And I encourage, I'm not going to bore everybody with all of it, but I like to put a little facts behind it. Mm-hmm. To me, a hot fucking good makeout session, there is nothing better than tongue tangling, hot makeout. It's the one PDA like I super love, right time and place. I don't mind PDA.
And sometimes you end up with some free gum. Sometimes you even end up with free gum.
Free gum, you can swap gum. It's kind of cute. Remember?
Oh, that you'll go with.
Yeah, swapping gums, that's not spit.
I respect
it's
that.
how my mind sees it. It's how my mind sees it. Frankie, before we get into the top 5, what do you think about it?
Oh, I totally agree. Recently I was in a makeout session that was amazing, and I didn't feel the need for it to go further. You know, I didn't have to like have sex. It was just that gratifying, just that makeout session.
Was it?
Yeah. I love making out.
Well, you guys, dude, I love sex and I enjoy it with the right, like really where you're just like, I love sex.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know me, I think sex is so important as a person, period. People need, to me, it keeps you alive. But I think that make out and that connect with, I'm talking not a rando, like that's hot too. Don't take me wrong. But with somebody like you care about, you don't necessarily have to love just that make out session. Yeah. That deep connection of kissing, I think, is super, super important and super fucking hot.
And you could do it in so many different occasions, you know, like, you know, at an EDM show, at the beach.
I thought you were referring I'm like, whose tongue did I stick my throat?
No, but I'm just saying, you know.
Like, whose throat did I stick my tongue?
Yeah, because you could be feeling certain ways and then you add that extra kiss, whether you're.
All right, so you asked me to ask the Facebook audience, and I'm going to read out some of their answers, and I'm going to let you guys read out ours, and then we're going to go to a bunch of fucking cheating men. Okay, Halston said kissing is fantastic. I agree. I think collectively everybody here knows the value in kissing, and I think it leads to greater fucking sex. John Burley, you said, I'm going to read out what everybody said their top kisses were on Facebook. So you said the careless whisper in the background sets it off. Am I saying that right, John?
Yeah.
Punctuation matters, John. Laura was referring to it's a fantastic kiss in that nobody wants this. And Spicy Ron, you still haven't answered me what you mean on baby oil, so I can clarify. So the audience said our friend Chris and my friend Natasha, and I agree with this. It didn't make my top 5, but it almost did.
We're doing top 5 what?
No, these are audience answers.
No, but what is it? Top 5 what?
Kisses
I did
and-
not top 5. Just I asked what they thought a best kiss was on
best kiss.
Facebook.
Okay.
If you paid attention to the Facebook post, you wouldn't have to answer.
Yeah, but it was best kiss in the movie. Is that what we're doing? Is that
Movie
what
or
it is?
period that they've seen on TV, media.
Okay.
So a couple people, Polly and Natasha said the Ross Rachel Friends kiss. I agree.
Yeah, because it took so long. We're all waiting for that.
Hold on. I want you to hold that
Well,
thought.
now you think of them.
No, I want you to hold that. Took long, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Spider-Man upside down kiss, Cassandra said, which I knew you guys loved, and I watched it today. I'm going to give my feedback
Very
on that
knowledgeable
kiss.
person.
I'm going to give my feedback on that kiss.
Halston agrees too.
From Here to Eternity, The Beach Kiss. That's an old movie, but it's a great movie. Nobody Wants This. People said, obviously, the one I said. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Laura said that. The Ocean's Kiss. And then our friend Chris, not Chris Polly, another Chris. I love him. He's been a good friend of mine for years. He goes, well, I've had some hot makeout sessions at the Old Town Sports Pub. I put right up there with the movies and TV.
That's funny.
Old Town Sports Pub right here in Manassas. I was dying. I was like, that's pretty fucking funny.
That's pretty funny,
That's
yeah.
awesome. I'll read mine, and then I'm going to let you guys go, and let's get to some cheaters. So this was hard. And again, God, if somebody kissed me like this, I need you to have a whole boom box, a whole, play. Oh, yeah. I need the
Could it be a bump box?
A bump.
What's a bump box? That sounds scary.
The monster bump box that I
yeah.
got. Yeah.
Oh, somebody, yeah. Oh, God, that'd be amazing. All right, so my top 5. Tied for top 5 would be The Idea of You, which is that new one with Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Galst.
Oh, yeah, you did like that movie too. Yeah.
And it's tied with the prom night episode of Grey's Anatomy with Marilyn and McDreamy kissing. I will never get over that scene or that love story. Grey's Anatomy is still on the air, but I think that was season 2, which is back in 2004. That's how long that show's been on. And it was McDreamy and Meredith's kiss in the exam room. Oh, God. They were doing prom night for this girl that had the cancers at the hospital.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pretty Woman. Somebody said this. Laura might have said, or someone else, but this is one. Pretty Woman. I can say every word. When she finally kisses him on the mouth. And if you haven't watched the movie, I don't want to ruin it for you. Go back. If it's a classic, I think everybody should see Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts.
Over you. You
And
know
I
I will.
I'll pretend my ship's not sinking. And I'll tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the queen of wishful thinking. Don't ever challenge me with some lyrics.
That's a good song.
The Notebook with Noah and Allie, which is played by Ryan and Rachel, when he says, I still haven't, God, what's that line?
This one that's in the raining, right?
Oh, God. It's still, I couldn't watch that movie for 10 years, and I finally could watch it without having a complete mental breakdown. And then number one for me, no shocker, nobody wants this, Noah and Joanne from that new show on Netflix, played by Adam Brody and Kristen Bell. When I tell you, that is the perfect kiss of sentiment, the touching of the face, you can see the passion, the hotness, and you can feel the emotion coming out of that kiss. I have never, and I am a sucker, believe it or not, guys, I'm not that much of a dude. I am a sucker for romance, and I'm definitely a sucker for kissing. And I cry when I see this kiss. Like, I literally watched it over 100 times.
That's what these old movies were about, though, the kiss.
And I want to hear you guys, but I'm going back to your comment. What I noticed about all these kisses, and then hold on. Halston, Notebook, Spider-Man, Upside Down, 16 Candles, great one.
I know.
Great one.
About 16 Candles.
Great one. That's in my top 10 of all time.
Oh, could not think of you more.
Jake.
Got to change this list.
Wasn't it Jake? Yeah, Jake. Is all those kisses and the ones we've mentioned, if you notice, all of them had a lot of anticipation. All of them were slow lead ups. Even theirs, it was only episode 2 and Nobody Wants This. And you can feel the love and or the affection. It doesn't have to be love. You can feel the affection. And so I found it interesting that what moves people, and one of my girlfriends said, always try and stay in that anticipatory state with a potential partner as long as you can, because it's such a beautiful state to be in. And it is. And I think you could recreate that. But
the
yeah.
anticipation is as exciting as good as the kiss.
But it was
itself.
funny because I said a lot of these. You guys said a lot of these. There's a million movie kisses, right?
Yeah.
And I watched some other ones today. I'm like, no. And to give my feedback on the Spider-Man kiss, I can't remember. I would have to go back and watch the whole movie. I think the fact that he's upside down and she removes it and it's very hot. And I love both actors so much.
So the guy who won Best Kisser award.
From that. What? MTV?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry the People's Choice Awards doesn't have.
When Taylor Swift wins it, it's a big deal, right?
100%.
I don't think she'd ever win Best Kisser.
No. I couldn't feel the, and I need to watch the whole movie again, but I just couldn't feel the connection. I'm being fair. I'm like, I watched it twice. It was like 2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Actually, they do that kiss 3 times, one in each movie. Because in the second one, Mary Jane does it with the guy, her fiance.
It was definitely Toby. It was definitely
Toby. She is a kissing cheater.
And then Toby Spider-Man does it with Gwen Stacy in the third one.
I do like.
All right, throw out your top 5s.
Okay, quick honorable mention. In Dude, Where's My Car? When Ashton Kutcher and Sean William Scott make out next to Fabio and the hot girl. Because I just love a good dirty kiss, and that one, they win hard.
It's you and Jason at the MMA fights.
Don't get ahead of me, Jessica. After that, it's Paul Rudd and Alicia Silverstone and Clueless.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good call.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, dude, that's a great. I cry at that high school speech.
Yep. Dear John, the one where they're like in that they're building a house and it's raining, but it was the whole lift up and the way she wrapped her legs around him.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, Dear John was good.
Since Spider-Man's been mentioned, Hitch. After we mentioned
is a good one.
When he throws his inhaler and goes and kisses the girl that you like. Yep.
The blonde, yeah. I've seen Hitch so many times, even Mendez. Yeah.
And then I promised John would play my number one kiss on...
Wait. Look up, girl. Look at the screen. Oh, he's walking away now. It was going to be with her. No. Oh, my God. She's in. Cut it. Take it. Go. Take it.
Cut it.
This is so bad. She's like, she.
No, get him! Yeah,
Oh my God, you and Chase.
I played it too.
And Carrie Ann's face is hilarious.
Carrie Ann's
I
face is hilarious.
I sent that to her a couple weeks ago, and we were dying laughing. We're like, that's pretty fucking funny. All right, real quick. 10 things I hate about you. Laura agrees with. Yes, Clueless. Lady and the Tramp. That's a good one.
I know the spaghetti scene.
Oh, the donkeys. Oh, by the way, October 26th, the day before we go to the Commanders game, I'm going to go walk on National Mall for animal rights. So anyway,
Is she gonna be walking too?
guys, yeah, I'm going to bring him. What do you mean? Of course. It's for all animals. It's for all animals. Anyway, all right. So
I
Frankie,
just have one because a lot of the ones that I like already been mentioned. I have one. My number one. You guys are gonna be shocked, surprised. I told Julio about this because it came to mind. Jeff, you remember,
Brokeback Mountain.
Jeff, you remember that movie with Matt Dillon, the Richards chick,
Denise Richards.
Denise
Oh,
Richards,
Denise Richards.
and then
Oh,
the girl
yeah.
from
Scream.
Scream,
Oh yeah,
Liv Campbell.
What movie?
Liv Campbell.
Oh, The Sweetest Thing.
No.
No,
No.
It does have the word thing.
No,
in
they
it.
were in the pool. It was
yeah, they were
Wild
in the pool.
Things.
Wild Things.
Wild Things. Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
my
that was it.
That's my number one.
Really?
was hot.
I'll have
That
to
was
go watch
hot.
it. Yeah. Another one.
along those lines.
Oh, there
If
you
you're
go.
older, Meg Tilly and Gina Gershon in Bound.
Bound. I was going to mention on mine. I forgot to say, Jeff, you'd probably be the only one, maybe Frankie.
Well, now that he said this
Hold
one,
on.
Breathless.
Officer and a Gentleman, Deborah Winger and Richard Gere. That was a good one at the end of that movie.
Yeah,
Remember?
Richard Gere is Breathless also. He had
Yeah.
that French girlfriend.
Remember, though? Officer
Officer
and a
and a Gentleman, I
Gentleman.
remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie,
yeah. A Top Gun, when they're on their motorcycle. They're OG Top Gun.
Purple Rain, Prince and
Yeah.
Apollonia.
In the lake.
Guys, now I need a boyfriend, even a fake
Yeah.
one. Is
What
there
about
a
a Bad Kisses?
is there-
Ralph Macchio and Elizabeth Shue and Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Bad kisses.
Oh, I see a lot of bad kisses.
Yeah, it was super awkward.
Anybody that Arnold Schwarzenegger kissed.
Spicy Ron, The Graduate for the mommy milkers. Well, I'm not a mommy milker, but I like younger guys, but not that young. Wild Things, 10 Things I Hate About You, Clueless. Okay. Anybody else? The mommy milkers. The mommy
Weird
milkers.
Science.
Graduate was a great movie. Oh, dude, Weird Science is awesome. Yes. I love that movie. I watched it over
Where
and
that
over.
recently.
He crosses his fingers and he grabs her butt while he kisses for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that movie where the kids kiss and she has the headgear on and it's like, what was that movie? I feel like it was 80s. Oh, Jeff, come on.
You know what's actually a really good kiss, but it kind of weirds me out. 13 going on 30.
Oh, yeah. yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
mentioned the one with Drew Barrymore.
Oh, never been
Never Been
kissed.
Kissed.
That's a good
Yeah, I
one.
said
That
it.
scene on the.
You said it.
Oh, is this
What about
it?
Dirty Dancing?
Dirty
Oh, yeah.
Dancing.
Although,
50 First Dates.
oh, 50
Because
First
nothing
Dates.
beats a first kiss.
Oh, dude, that should be my life. Give me amnesia and put me with a hot boy. And just let him think I'm
All right,
starting
I'll
my
bop you-
day over.
I'll bop you in the head later tonight.
Can I pick the boy before you do
Wait,
it?
wait. How do you want amnesia? Choke till you almost can't breathe?
Choke during sex.
During sex. That's hilarious.
Fucking funny. Frankie. Well, we get excited when Frankie's comical. John, do you have one to add?
No, I cheated. I was just looking through like the top 30 best kisses.
I mean,
All
there's
right,
so
give us
many
one.
movies. It helps. I don't think it's cheating.
Princess Bride.
Say again.
Princess Bride.
Oh,
yeah.
Princess Bride.
Bride.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser with
Yeah, Laura, I gave you credit when I said it. I'm pretty sure, but yes, you did say that.
what's
Go
her
ahead.
name? Liz. What's the from the mother?
Ghost.
Ghost. Oh, dude,
Ghost.
Ghost. Time goes by so slowly, and time.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Unchained Melody.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This is probably gonna sound like really unserious and whatnot. Shrek.
Oh yes, I like
At
the Shrek.
the wedding chapel, where he finally kisses the princess, and he breaks her curse because true love's first kiss.
I thought you were gonna say donkey when he kissed the dragon.
Damn it! It was right there. But yeah, best couples. Oh, we should do that. Best movie TV couples
Okay,
next time.
go ahead, John. Let John say this, and then I'm going to propose to our audience a question. Go ahead, John.
You want the top 5 from In Style?
Yeah, sure.
It's To Have and Have Nots. I guess an old movie. My Girl,
My girl. Oh, yeah.
Moonlight,
Oh, Moonlight.
Might
yeah,
be-
Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd.
Titanic, and then Gone with the Wind being number 1.
Gone with the Wind.
That'll change. That'll change soon. But yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about those.
I mean,
so
those are
audience,
Brazilian movies.
Shrek and Fiona. Yeah,
I
Shrek.
told you, it's a great kiss.
So anybody that's out there on YouTube, if you could pick one song that's on right now, you don't have to go back in your, just right now that comes to mind that you'd want to be kissed to, what would it be? Frankie.
Oh, right now? No
Like
good
right now,
song.
just comes to mind. It doesn't have to go back to the 80s. It's right now. This is what you think of. Boom. Could be a song that just came out yesterday.
Oh, well, the one, me personally, the Ariana Grande, One Last Time.
Oh, yeah. That's fast, though, kind of.
One
Last time.
I need to be the one takes me home.
One.
I love
Is it
that
last
song.
time?
Yeah,
Or more
one last
time?
time.
Okay.
One more time, one last time, something like that.
All right.
One more time.
Do it again. We're gonna celebrate.
There you go. See, that'd be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
See, that's a great
All
kiss song.
right.
The first one comes to mind is always gonna be "Kiss Me" by Sixpence No Chaser. Sixpence.
I know that song. Kiss me underneath the moonlight.
Yeah.
What movie is that?
That. Oh, what movie?
I know
is
it. I
that?
just watched it. Kiss me, and I can see it in my head. What is it? Oh,
It's such a '90s movie too.
yes,
'cause
it is. I'll think of it. It'll drive me nuts. In 3 a.m. I'll be texting you, going, I'll figure out. What about you, John or Jeff? Any come to mind?
Sorry, what was the question? I was
So-
doing VIP stuff.
Oh, do that.
Go ahead.
No,
What was the question?
if there was a song, not that you from the '80s, nothing, just right now off the top of your head, you'd want to kiss to, what would it be?
I don't have one.
John.
The movie you're asking about, She's All That.
Yeah,
She's
all that.
all that.
That was a great kiss when the dad does the prom outside by the pool. Remember, they get home from the prom, and the dad does the little twinkle lights out by the pool, and then they have that amazing kiss.
Yep. I didn't even think about that kiss.
Kiss me underneath the twilight.
And then second, "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
Kiss me through the phone.
Oh, the dun 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 dun. dun.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You move. Halston said, "You move, I move."
I was like, just
By
like
John.
that.
I know. I was gonna say just like that. I move, you move.
just like that. When I move.
Oh, can we talk about real quick
I
as a
Need You Now.
sidebar?
Who sang that trio that sang that song, I Need You Now?
Oh, Lady A, formerly known as Lady Antebellum.
Yeah. Lady
It's
Antebellum.
a quarter after something. I can't remember what time it was.
I'm a
I'm
little
alone,
drunk and
and
I need you
It was Kid
now.
Rock and right?
It was
No,
Lady
Lady
A.
Antebellum.
Yeah, and
No.
it's a quarter after one.
Yeah.
It's Kid Rock with her.
No,
John, look that up. And
That
I
Kid Rock.
need
that's
you
that song's what blew
now.
them up, and they actually won like newest artist of the year because of that song.
Well, what am I thinking of, John? That Kid Rock did that duet.
With the picture, take a picture
Yeah,
of me,
Pitcher.
Sheryl
That's what I'm
Crow.
thinking of. Pitcher and Sheryl Crow. Okay. Mine would be right this second. See Her Out. That's Just Life by Francis and the Machine.
Florence and the
That's-
Machine.
Francis and the Machine. That's just life.
Florence
treat-
and the Machine.
Francis and the Machine. Look it up.
I'm about to.
See Her Out. And
Scooby Doo and the Mystery Machine.
and imagine what Kiss was to this song, and I dug deep and
Oh,
found
it's
the
Francis.
song.
It's Francis
Thank
and the
you.
Lights, Jess.
Francis and the Lights, sorry. It's the song that they kiss to in Nobody Wants This. My number one.
Oh, what a surprise.
It's on repeat in my car. That and the new Diddy remix with Faded by Alan Walker.
Jessica, if she hasn't done this already, is one more view away from kissing the TV while they're kissing too.
No.
Or a
No.
pillow.
Just having a threesome with the TV.
I know.
No,
Yeah, it's
I'm one more away from calling up, an old friend and being like, can we just make out?
Oh.
Well, no, they recycle me too. Remember this song? Two songs that came to mind really quick when I was just thinking that was Hard to Say I'm Sorry, Chicago. remember
Chicago
that?
has a great song.
And then Glory of Love, Karate Kid. Remember that?
I'll
Oh,
be the
awesome.
man that would
I
fight for your honor.
Okay, so when I was like,
I'll be the hero you've been dreaming of.
so when I was in elementary school,
love that
the
song.
one that I used to want to make out to was Phil Collins, Against All Odds.
Damn.
In elementary
How
school.
can I just let you
Walk
walk
away.
away?
Let you leave without a
Classic.
trace.
Classic.
Hold on, I need the words. We gotta sing this. We're not allowed to play music anymore because we got in troubles.
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
I knew you
All
were
right.
trouble when you played the song.
All right, so we'll see if we can get some lyrics. So Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
I think it means that Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga song
Lady
from
Gaga and Bruno Mars.
No, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars released a song
Did they have-
earlier this year.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
did they? What's
Yeah.
it called? Wait, I'll know it.
It's I don't know, but I only know because the meme was that Bruno Mars was like deep in debt, and so with this song he just kind of like recovered everything.
Hey, good for him. It just takes one, right? It just takes one.
Oh, but the Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper song is a really good one.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Great song.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
I did not know that movie was a remake.
Yeah,
Everything's a
3 times,
remake,
like
bro.
3 or 4 times.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, how much time do I have? Because I have a whole thing on cheating, but I can table it for next week.
Whatever you want to do.
How long have we been on air?
Been on air for an hour 30.
Okay, yeah, we got to go. So, audience out there, we'll table cheating for,
man.
Well, I have a whole segment written, so we're good to go.
Look, fetish boy.
It's not my fault you went on a fetish
know.
tangent
Fishnets.
and took all our time. So, real
Okay,
quick,
it's okay. It was
Fishnet
about
stockings, another
if
fetish.
anybody's on YouTube, this is Frankie's question of the week. When should your partner have deleted or should delete sex pictures from the phone? Frankie, quickly, because we need to wrap up. We've been on an hour and a half. My question is, are you talking about breakup and dating or dating? Why the fuck are you sending pictures to somebody you're not even with?
No.
And then, hold on, my final thing, because I'm not going to get time, to men and women out there, do not send pictures. They're forever. I've sent one my entire life, and then one boy took one of me without my knowledge, and I'm still very upset about it. And he knows it. But what I'm saying is, no. Do you know how many girls' vaginas and boobs I've seen from my friends?
No, I'm not necessarily talking about you sending them, but I'm saying with your partner. Let's say your partner wants, you guys to do a video, so you do a video. You do a movie, right? Or you take pictures, or
Okay, so I did that with somebody.
Yeah.
I did, but that was before cell phones were super. Actually, I don't.
so all that,
there
whatever.
was cell
Sending
phones.
nudes, taking pictures with your partner, recording movies with your partner.
Yeah.
And you save all that on your phone with whatever many partners you have, or
All right, we
one,
didn't
doesn't
have
matter.
savable phones. Okay.
But my question was, how far into being in a relationship are you expected to delete those memories
Hold
from
on.
your phone? And,
No, so-
and should you?
Why are you? This sounds like in reverse.
No, just see, he means you were in a prior relationship and you made a video or you sent
Yeah.
each other nudes.
Oh, now you're in
and
the
now
new
you're in a new
relationship.
relationship and you still have those videos. At what point should you be like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have this anymore?
Whatever. I'm never going to look through your phone, so I won't know anyway. So I don't even know how to answer. I don't know why women are sending pictures of their vaginas and their boobs because it's just the way men are. I'm not faulting them for it. I've also had unsolicited dick pics and seen a lot of wieners I didn't want to see.
You don't think Vanessa Hudgens still thinks about it?
Who? What?
Vanessa Hudgens?
that?
Vanessa
I know
Hudgens.
I know who she is. Wait, what?
No, because she had that was like when people started leaking famous people's nudes, hers were like one of the very, very first.
Oh,
like in
yeah.
early 2000.
Yeah. I don't think it matters now. I'm saying, like, I can't answer the question because I'm not going to dig through a motherfucker's phone. Now, if I walk in and he's, whacking off to his ex-girlfriend and I can't, then I'll be pissed.
Well, that's the
but-
question. The question is, personally, how do you feel about that? I thought about it, and to me, I don't know if I would want to delete mine, because how about if we break up and it's like, damn, those memories are gone.
Save them.
And then if they
up,
have
bro.
it, so if they have them, you know, and they look at them every once in a while, I'm a confident man. I'm not jealous or anything. I might even watch with her.
I don't even know what's. Jeff, can somebody give an opinion here?
Get some
Because we'll
popcorn.
tie this in. You know what we'll tie it in with cheating, because I think what you said goes along the lines of cheating for someone who thinks flirting, smiling is cheating.
Is looking at old nudes.
But
from your
old
ex
nudes is
cheating?
okay. John
That's a good question.
or Jeff?
I still have pictures.
Yeah, but if you're in a new committed serious, this one's forever.
Yeah.
Put yourself there.
Imagine
He's
it.
saying into it. How long?
Fantasy world.
Imagine a
Right.
new
I
relationship.
mean, would you feel obligated to delete them?
No.
But what? But then why are you keep? I'm asking because I'm never gonna know. That's the thing. Why would you keep them?
It's memories.
Why would I delete them? I mean,
Okay.
but
I'm
because I
asking.
don't think that. I mean,
So that's not cheating.
quite
to
quite
whack
honestly,
off
I
to your
have
ex-girlfriend.
several pictures that I haven't even looked at, and I don't know
Yeah.
how long.
Yeah.
You know, just because it's. But it's also like, when do I think to go back and go? Oh, I need to delete these.
Yeah.
I think it's more about like not even really. It doesn't even cross my mind. Although as I'm getting older, I'm like, maybe I better start deleting some things in case somebody has to take care of my estate for me.
It'll probably
They
be
start
me
finding-
to help you. So
So he'll delete them like before I die.
once again, I'll see pictures
Either that
of
or
tits
like
and ass
my
of
nephew's like, oh, Uncle Beanie.
He'll be
Way to go.
thanking you. He'll be like, "You're welcome, kid. You're
Yeah,
welcome."
yeah.
All right. So
He's like, who are these old hags?
high level, and we'll get out of here, John. And we'll. So I have both of these for next week. If I'm sitting there looking through wiener pic after wiener pic and videos of me and my ex-boyfriend fucking, and none of this has happened for the audience, and dick pics and all this, right? I have them on my phone. Not you guys who say you're so secure and it would be just fine. But do you think most men would be cool with that? Just cool.
If you get wiener pics,
I'm not being a dick. I'm in a new relationship. I'm sitting there looking at me and my ex-boyfriend fucking his dick, whatever that is, on my phone, since it's okay for you to save them. I'm not being defensive. I'm asking. Not you guys who are very secure in it, but most guys, you think they're cool with that?
Probably not.
Most
No.
guys are not cool with anything other
Exactly.
than themselves.
I'm just saying. I don't think they are. Okay.
But I think like there's probably like there's so many photos on your phone. Like when you like, are you going back and looking at them? Like I wouldn't go back and delete old photos I'll never look at again that
true.
I maybe have taken that or maybe aren't
I didn't
inappropriate.
propose the question. I
I'm-
don't
that's
really
all I'm
have
saying,
an
like-
opinion either way. I'm just being devil's advocate, I think.
If anything, just I probably
Because
look
I
at
think
it.
everybody
You know
says
what?
they're
Just
so
like-
secure until they're with a girl that they're super happy and super are connected to and want to be with, and then all of a sudden that grandiose, so girls too included, myself probably included,
Yeah.
and then all that security might go a little bit sideways.
Okay, so then that's the question. When do you feel you should do it, or you expect somebody to do
I
it?
think
That's
as
the
a
question.
man, I think as a man, if you're with somebody, this is just an opinion. We'll get further into it next week. If you really love somebody and all that, why the fuck do you need it? Delete it. And why does she need it? Delete it. Who gives a fuck? You need memories of someone's fucking vagina in your phone to go back
I mean,
to?
look, so you could understand the question better, Jessica. When would you get rid of the Polaroids?
Fair enough. That was fair. Well, whether you're keeping those old pictures or not, I mean, I don't know.
Developed film
Whether
rolls.
old movies are bringing you, you know,
Whether you're sending those pictures or not, make sure that you're sending them to the right person, because life is too short for shitty relationships and bad sex. And if it's not bringing you income, inspiration, or
Or
orgasm,
orgasm.
why are we fucking with it? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, YouTube. See you guys next week. Take good care. Later.
Go Commanders!